So I wanted to show you what I've done so far. With that long vine, I cut it into pieces, and it's easy to figure out, you know, what's the upside, what part of the root is supposed to be in the water, the stem is supposed to be in the water, and what part is supposed to be out. So you have to determine how where your leaves are growing, the direction the leaves are going. And how I do that is I just see where a leaf used to be, you know, and so that's up because that leaf would be growing up. So that part right there, the leaves will be growing up, so then it goes in the dirt or your water that way. So I took that whole stem and I chopped it up and I put it in water, and there are enough roots. Look at that. See, there are enough roots on the side where it will eventually get roots. Now typically you're supposed to have some greenery on here, but the way these plants grow, we may very well have a whole bunch of plants. So we're just gonna try it out, and I'll let you know. In the meantime, I'm going to tell you what I have in the water. So I have a gallon size container of water, and I use this. The Miracle Grow singles pack is for watering cans. I use a half for a gallon of water for my house plants, and that's what I water my house plants with. So I put that water in here, and I put a couple of stones at the bottom. If you can see, I put a couple of stones at the bottom to try to hold them in place. So I'm going to continue on, and I will show you what I'm doing, how far I've gotten. All right. So now, as you can see, I have cleaned up all of the stems, and look at this. This is just absolutely ridiculous. This is a lot of stems, which is going to equal to a lot of plants. So there's going to be a lot of people getting Pothos for Mother's Day come May. But I've decided to do something else with these stems, and I'm going to show you the next step. But I have another group of plants that I'm going to plant those in soil. So I'm going to get that prepared, and then I'll be right back. So let me show you what I'm doing right now. So I've taken the cuttings like this, taken these cuttings, and I'm just sticking them. You see the root? So I'm just sticking them in the soil, and I'm just using regular potting soil mix, nothing fancy, just like I think it's a Miracle Grow brand or something like that, but it's just regular potting soil, and it's dry. So after I finish planting, I'm going to put it in the shower and let it really get moist. So as I said, all I'm doing is sticking these cuttings in the soil, and I'm going to lay this one in the soil just on the top and covering it up. I watched this guy. His name is Martin Bruchot. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But he has Organics Best Urban Gardening, and he is absolutely awesome. And so I watch him a lot. So shout out to Martin. I love your videos, and I learn a lot. And keep doing what you're doing, because I'm learning a lot from you, Mr. Bruchot. Hope that's how you say your name. But yeah, so I'm just sticking the cuttings in the soil, and I got enough truly to make it kind of like a full plant. See? And I'm just going to stick it in the soil, and it'll catch. It'll catch. So I'll let you see it when I'm finished. And I have also decided to do something else with these stem cuttings that's in the water, and I'll share that with you when I come back. All right? See you in a second. So let me show you what I decided to do. Because it was so many cuttings, I actually got 60. I didn't even realize it was that many. But because I had so many cuttings, I decided to put them in a rubber band in bundles of 10. So, because now I have 6 plants that I will be able to plant individually, and won't have to worry about all of those different stems as they grow and the roots. So yes, so there are 60 bundles in there, and I just use regular these little rubber bands. That's all I use, nothing special. And so right here, okay, so that's that one. And then so this one is the, let's see, so this one is the little cuttings that I took out of there. This one happened to have some roots on it, but I put those, the ones that I cut, I put those in this water. And again, it's just the Miracle-Gro water, singles, water feeding or whatever. And so this one right here, as you can see, I just put the cuttings inside there. I did add some more soil to it, and I'm going to, I said in the other part that I was going to put it in the shower, but I'm going to water it with the Miracle-Gro water. So that's the plants now. It looks way better already, doesn't it? It's like, wow, already. Po thing. Anyway, I will keep you updated on this plant and how they are doing, and so stay tuned. All right, bye. So here are the plants after I finish butchering them. Yeah, they do look a lot better, I must say. One thing that I do want to tell you, I did water this one here, and I'm not going to water it anymore. I did a really good watering, and so I'm not going to water it anymore until, you know, I want to see new growth, or it get, you know, stronger in the pot. So I'm not going to bother with it. I'm going to put it on a stand or near a window. Not really sure where I'm going to put it yet, because I am getting all of my mother's plants from her grow room, and I'm running out of places to put them in my own living area. But I'm going to figure it out. So yeah, and then as far as these cuttings are concerned, I would say that maybe every 3-4 days change the water so we can get fresh water with oxygenation and all that stuff. So I'm going to put these on my baker's rack because they're tropical plants, so they need warmth. Excuse me, they need warmth to grow. And so at this time, man, it's like 6 degrees with a -9 wind chill here where I live. So I would not do them any justice putting them in the window right now. So I'm going to put them on the baker's rack in the kitchen. And I will keep you updated on these, the Pothos. Okay, that's what this is. And this is a variegated kind because of the beautiful variegation on the leaves. That's just beautiful. If I can get this plant back, I will be so happy. So yes, in the meantime, my friends, remember to hug someone, give them a kiss, and tell them you love them. I will send you an update on this plant as we go. Remember to like, subscribe, and share my video, okay? I really appreciate it. I will talk to you all soon. God bless you.